Welcome to my channel. Do you know English words, but when you try to speak, your mind becomes empty? You know the word water, but you cannot quickly say, I drink water. You know the word happy, but when someone asks you how you feel, your mouth stops. This is painful, because you are learning. You are trying. You are watching videos. You are writing words. But still, when speaking time comes, the words do not become sentences. But listen carefully. Your English is not weak. Your brain only needs the right method. In this video, I will show you how to turn simple words into real English sentences, step by step. Before we begin, comment below, I want to make English sentences. Now stay with me, because today your words will start becoming your voice. Lesson 1. Words are not enough. Maybe this has happened to you many times. You sit with your English notebook. You learn new words. You write them again and again. You remember words like water, food, school, market, friend, happy, tired, work, speak, and learn. When you see these words in a book, you understand them. When you hear them in a video, you understand them. You feel happy for a moment because you think, yes, I know this word. But then something painful happens. When you try to speak, the words do not come out. You want to say something simple, but your mind becomes empty. You know the word, but you cannot make the sentence. You feel stuck. You feel slow. You may even feel ashamed. You may think, why can I understand English, but I cannot speak English? If this is your problem, I want you to listen carefully. You are not weak. You are not stupid. Your English is not broken. You only learned words alone. Now you need to learn how to connect them. This is one of the biggest problems for English learners. Many learners think that if they memorize more and more words, they will automatically speak English. So they learn long word lists. They write apple, house, road, book, office, mother, beautiful, important, and many more words. But after some days, they still cannot speak. Why? Because speaking is not just remembering words. Speaking is using words together. A single word is useful, but it is not enough. A word is like one brick. A sentence is like a small house. If you only collect bricks, you cannot live inside them. You must connect them. In the same way, if you only collect English words, you cannot speak clearly. You must connect those words into small sentences. There are two kinds of vocabulary. The first one is passive vocabulary. The second one is active vocabulary. These words may sound difficult, but the idea is very simple. Passive vocabulary means the words you understand when you see them or hear them. For example, when you hear the word water, you understand it. When you read the word market, you understand it. When someone says happy, tired, or school, you know the meaning. These words are inside your mind, but they are sleeping. They are quiet. They do not come quickly when you want to speak. This is passive vocabulary. You know the word, but you cannot use it easily. Active vocabulary is different. Active vocabulary means the words you can use by yourself. You can speak them. You can write them. You can put them into your own sentences. For example, if the word is water, active vocabulary means you can say, I drink water. I need water. The water is cold. Can I have water? I drink water every morning. Now the word is not sleeping. Now the word is awake. Now it is working for you. This is the real goal of English learning. You do not only want to know English words, you want to use English words. This is why word lists alone do not create fluency. A word list can help you remember meaning, but it does not teach your mouth how to speak. It does not teach your brain how to build sentences. It does not teach your heart how to feel confident in conversation. Many learners spend months learning words, but they do not practice using those words in daily sentences. So their brain stores the words like things in a box. But when they need to speak, they do not know how to take those words out and connect them. This is not your fault. This is only a practice problem. And the good news is, this problem can be fixed. Let us take a very simple word. Hungry. Maybe you already know this word, but knowing hungry is not enough. In real life, you need sentences. You need to say, I am hungry. Are you hungry? I feel hungry. One small word became many useful sentences. This is how English becomes real. This is how your vocabulary becomes active. You do not need to wait until you know 10,000 words. You can start with the words you already know. You can make small sentences. Small sentences are not weak. Small sentences are powerful because they help you speak now. Your brain learns language better when words are connected with real meaning, real actions, and real situations. This is how children learn. A child does not learn the word milk and stop there. The child hears, drink milk. Where is your milk? Do you want milk? The milk is hot. Slowly, the child learns the word inside real life. This is also good for adults. You do not need to learn like a grammar machine. You need to learn like a real person. You need to connect words with life. If you know the word book, say, this is my book, I read a book. The book is on the table. If you know the word tea, say, I drink tea. I like tea. The tea is hot. When you do this, your brain starts building speaking roads. Now let us practice a simple method. I call it, wake up the word. Take one word that you already know. Do not only repeat the word, do not only write the meaning. Wake it up with sentences. Let us take the word tea. You can say, I drink tea. I like tea. The tea is hot. I want tea. I drink tea every morning. This is very simple, but it is powerful. You are teaching your brain that tea is not only a word in a notebook. Tea is part of your life. Tea can live inside many sentences, and when a word lives inside sentences, it becomes easier to speak. You can do this every day. Choose one simple word. Make 5 simple sentences. Say them slowly. Say them loudly. Say them again. Do not worry if your accent is not perfect. Do not worry if your grammar is not perfect. At this stage, your goal is not perfection. Your goal is connection. You are connecting words with sentences. You are connecting English with your life. You are connecting your mind with your mouth. This is where speaking begins. So today, please remember this truth. You do not need to hate yourself because you cannot make sentences yet. You only need a better method. You already have many words inside you. Some of them are sleeping. Some of them are waiting. Some of them only need one small sentence to wake up. Start with the words you know. Make small sentences. Use them in your daily life. One word can become 5 sentences. 5 sentences can become a small conversation. And one small conversation can become the beginning of your confidence. Your English is not dead. Your English is waking up. Lesson 2. Learn simple sentence patterns. Now you understand one very important truth. Words are not enough. You may know many English words, but if you do not know how to connect them, speaking still feels hard. Maybe you know the word water, but when you need to speak, you stop. Maybe you know the word work, but you cannot quickly say, I go to work every day. Maybe you know the word happy, but you cannot easily say, I am happy today. This is the painful place where many learners feel stuck. You are not a complete beginner because you know some words. But you are also not speaking freely because those words are not standing together. And this is exactly why today's lesson is so important. Today, you will learn that sentences are not magic. Sentences are built with patterns. And once you learn a few simple patterns, your English will start feeling easier, safer, and more possible. Many learners are afraid of grammar. Maybe you also feel this fear. When you hear words like grammar, tense, verb, subject, object, adjective, or rule, your mind becomes tired. You may think, I cannot speak English because I do not know grammar. But please listen carefully. Grammar is not your enemy. Grammar is not a monster. Grammar is only the way words stand together. Think of grammar like a road. If your words walk on the right road, your sentence becomes clear. You do not need to learn all grammar today. You do not need to become perfect before speaking. You only need a few safe sentence roads. These roads are called sentence patterns. A pattern means a simple shape. You keep the shape, and you change the words inside it. The first very powerful pattern is this. I action thing. This means you say who is doing something, then the action, then the thing. For example, I drink water. I eat rice. I read books. I watch videos. I like English. Look how simple this is. You do not need big grammar. You do not need difficult words. You only need one person, one action, and one thing. This pattern can help you speak about your daily life. You can say, I drink tea. I open my book. I use my phone. I clean my room. I learn English. These sentences are small, but they are real. And real English begins with small, real sentences. The second pattern is also very useful. I am feeling or condition. This pattern helps you talk about yourself. It helps you express your feelings. It helps you sound more human. You can say, I am happy. I am tired. I am nervous. I am ready. I am confused. These sentences are very important because English is not only about objects. English is also about feelings. Many learners can say book and phone, but they cannot express what is happening inside their heart. So start using this pattern every day. In the morning, say, I am ready. After work, say, I am tired. When you do not understand, say, I am confused. When you finish a lesson, say, I am proud. This is simple English, but it builds a strong connection between your mind and your mouth. The third pattern is I want to do action. This pattern is powerful because it helps you talk about your goals, your needs, and your dreams. You can say, I want to speak. I want to learn. I want to improve. I want to understand. I want to practice. Now make it more complete. Say, I want to speak English. I want to learn English every day. I want to improve my speaking. I want to understand movies. I want to practice with you. This pattern gives you confidence because it helps you express desire, and desire is important. When you say, I want to speak English, you are not only making a sentence, you are also making a promise to yourself. The fourth pattern is, I need thing or I need to action. This pattern helps you speak in real life. You can say, I need water. I need help. I need time. I need practice. I need confidence. You can also say, I need to study. I need to go. I need to speak. I need to try again. This is very useful because life is full of needs. When you are learning English, you need help. You need time. You need patience. You need practice. So do not only keep these feelings inside, say them in English. Say, I need more practice. Say, I need to speak slowly. Say, I need help with this sentence. These are beginner sentences, but they are strong sentences. The fifth pattern is, I go to EP place. This pattern helps you talk about movement and daily routine. You can say, I go to school. I go to work. I go to the market. I go to the shop. I go to class. You can also add time. Say, I go to work every day. I go to the market on Sunday. I go to school in the morning. I go to bed at night. Look at this carefully. You are not memorizing a big grammar rule. You are using a simple pattern again and again. This is how the brain learns. The brain loves patterns. When you repeat a pattern many times, it becomes familiar. When it becomes familiar, it becomes easier. And when it becomes easier, you begin to speak with less fear. Now let us practice together. Take the word English. Do not only say English, put it into patterns. Say, I like English. I learn English. I want to speak English. I need English practice. I study English every day. Now take the word market. Say, I go to the market. I buy fruit. I need money. I see many people. I come back home. Now take the word happy. Say, I am happy. I feel happy. I am happy today. I am happy because I am learning. I want to stay happy. This is how your words become sentences. This is how your speaking starts growing. Please do not think these sentences are too simple. Simple sentences are not weak. Simple sentences are the foundation of strong English. A tall building needs a strong foundation. Your English also needs a strong foundation. If you cannot say simple sentences smoothly, difficult sentences will always feel scary. But if you practice simple patterns every day, Your mouth will become comfortable. Your brain will become faster. Your confidence will become stronger. So today, trust this method. Do not wait until you know perfect grammar. Do not wait until you learn thousands of words. Start with patterns. Say one small sentence. Then say another. Use the words you already know. Put them into safe patterns. I drink water. I am tired. I want to learn. I need practice. I go to work. These are not just sentences. These are your first steps toward real speaking. And every time you use a pattern, you are telling your brain English is not impossible. I can build it. I can speak it. I can grow. Lesson 3. Put words in order. Now you have learned something very powerful. You learned that words are not enough. You also learned that simple sentence patterns can help you speak faster and with less fear. But maybe you still have one painful problem. You know the words, you know the pattern. But when you try to speak, the words come in the wrong order. You want to say something simple, but your sentence becomes mixed. You may want to say, I drink tea in the morning, but your mind says, tea I drink morning. You may want to say, I learn English every day, but your mind says, English I learn every day. And when this happens, you stop. You feel nervous. You think, my English is bad. But please listen carefully. This problem is very normal. It does not mean you are weak. It means your brain is still following the order of your first language. Now we must gently train your brain to feel English order. Every language has its own way of arranging words. Your first language may put words in one order. English puts words in another order. So when you try to speak English, your brain sometimes takes the words from your own language and places them into English. This is why your sentence feels heavy. This is why you know the words, but the sentence does not come out clearly. Your brain is not lazy. Your brain is trying to help you, but it is using the old road. Today, we will build a new road. We will build a simple English road. And that road is this: who, action, thing. Say it slowly. Who, action, thing. This is one of the easiest ways to understand English word order. Let us make it even simpler. Before you speak, ask yourself 3 small questions. Who is doing something? What is the action? What is the thing, place, or time? For example, take this sentence. I drink water. Who? I. What is the action? Drink. What is the thing? Water. Now take another sentence. She reads a book. Who? She. What is the action? Reads. What is the thing? A book. Now take this sentence. We go to school. Who? We. What is the action? Go. Where? To school. This is not difficult grammar. This is simple sentence order. This is how English starts moving in your mind. Many beginners make sentences by translating from their own language. They think in their language first. Then they try to change the sentence into English. But the problem is this. When you translate word by word, You often keep the word order of your own language. That is why the sentence becomes strange. For example, in your mind you may say, "Market I go today." But in English we say, "I go to the market today." You may think, "Food I eat at night." But in English we say, "I eat food at night." You may think, "English I study every day." But in English we say, "I study English every day." The words are correct, but the order needs training. Please do not feel bad when your order is wrong. Wrong order is not failure. Wrong order is feedback. It shows you where your brain needs practice. When a child learns to walk, the child falls many times, but every fall teaches balance. In the same way, every wrong sentence teaches your English brain how to stand. Do not punish yourself. Do not say, "I can't speak." Say, "I am learning the order." This small change in your thinking gives you confidence. You are not broken. You are training. Now let us practice the main English order again. Start with the person. Then say the action. Then say the thing. I drink tea. I read books. I watch videos. I use my phone. I learn English. These sentences are short, but they are powerful. They teach your brain the correct road. After this, you can add time. I drink tea in the morning. I read books at night. I watch videos every day. I use my phone after dinner. I learn English in the evening. Look at this carefully. The sentence grows, but the basic order stays the same. First person, then action, then thing, then time. Now let us use another simple formula. I plus action plus thing plus time. Say it with me in your mind. I study English every day. I drink water every morning. I eat breakfast at 7. I call my friend in the evening. I watch English videos at night. This formula is very useful because it helps you speak about your real life, and real life sentences are easier to remember because they belong to you. If you say sentences about your own day, your brain feels the meaning. English becomes personal. English becomes alive. Now use one more formula. I go to plus place plus time. I go to work every day. I go to school in the morning. I go to the market on Sunday. I go to the shop at night. I go to class in the evening. This pattern is simple, but it can help you speak in many daily situations. You do not need to build a new sentence from zero every time. You only need to keep the order and change the words. Today you say, I go to the market. Tomorrow you say, I go to the office. Another day you say, I go to the park. This is how speaking becomes easier. There is one more smart practice. When you make a sentence, do not start with all words at once. Build it step by step. First say, I study. Then add the thing. I study English. Then add time. I study English every day. First say, I drink. Then add the thing. I drink tea. Then add time. I drink tea in the morning. First say, I watch. Then add the thing. I watch videos, then add time. I watch videos at night. This step-by-step practice trains your brain gently. It removes pressure. It shows you that a sentence is not one big mountain. A sentence is built with small steps. Now I want you to remember this emotional truth. You do not need perfect English order in one day. Nobody learns natural word order in one day. Your brain needs repetition. Your mouth needs practice. Your ears need to hear the correct order again and again. At first, you may think too much. You may stop after every word. You may feel slow, but with practice, the order will become natural. One day, you will not ask, "Where should this word go?" You will feel it. You will say, "I learn English every day," without translating and without fear. So today, your job is simple. Choose 5 daily actions. Drink, eat, read, watch, learn. Make sentences in the right order. I drink water. I eat food. I read a book. I watch videos. I learn English. Then add time. I drink water in the morning. I eat food at night. I read a book before sleep. I watch videos every day. I learn English in the evening. Say them slowly. Say them with trust. Say them again tomorrow. Every correct sentence is a new road in your mind. And the more you walk on that road, the easier speaking becomes. Your words are not lost. They only need order. And when your words find order, your voice begins to find confidence. Lesson 4. Speak without translating. Maybe you know this feeling very well. Someone asks you a simple question in English. Maybe they say, "How are you?" Or, "What did you do today?" Or, "Do you like English?" You understand the question. You even know the words for the answer. But suddenly your mind becomes busy. First, you make the answer in your own language. Then, you try to change every word into English. Then, you check the grammar. Then, you think about pronunciation. Then, you become afraid. And before you speak, the moment is gone. The other person is waiting. Your heart is beating fast. Your face feels hot. You feel slow. You feel stuck. You may think, "Why can I not speak quickly? Why do I always translate?" But listen carefully. This problem is not because you are weak. It is because your brain is using a long road. Today, we will start building a shorter road. When you translate every sentence before speaking, English becomes heavy. Translation is like carrying a big bag while walking. You can still walk, but you walk slowly. You can still speak, but your sentence comes late. Many beginners do this because they think translation is safe. They think, "First I will make the sentence in my language, then I will change it into English." But real speaking does not give you so much time. In real life, people speak quickly. They answer quickly. They react quickly. So if you always translate, you feel pressure. You feel late. You feel afraid. That is why we need a new habit. We need to connect English directly with the thing, the action, the feeling, and the situation. The simple idea is this: do not connect every English word to your language first. Connect the English word to real life. When you see water, do not first think of the word in your language. Look at the water and say, water. Then say, I drink water. Then say, I need water. Then say, the water is cold. This is direct English. When you feel tired, do not first translate tired into your language. Feel your body and say, I am tired. I need rest. I want to sleep. When you see your phone, do not translate. Look at it and say, this is my phone. I use my phone. I watch videos on my phone. This is how your brain begins to think in English. Slowly, gently, naturally. Your brain learns faster when English is connected with pictures, actions, feelings, and daily life. This is not magic. This is how language learning works. When a child learns a language, the child does not translate every word. The child sees milk and hears milk. The child sees the door and hears door. The child feels pain and hears pain. Slowly, the brain connects words with life. You can also use this method. You are not a child, but your brain still loves clear pictures. Your brain loves real actions. Your brain loves repetition. So when you connect English with what you see, what you do, and what you feel, English becomes easier to remember and easier to speak. Start with very small English thoughts. Do not try to think big sentences in English at the beginning. Do not try to explain your whole life. Start with small sentences. When you are walking, say, I am walking. When you are cooking, say, I am cooking. When you are studying, say, I am studying. When you are listening to this lesson, say, I am listening. When you open your book, say, I am opening my book. When you drink tea, say, I am drinking tea. These sentences are simple, but they are powerful. They teach your brain to connect English with action. And when your brain connects English with action, you do not need to translate so much. Now let us practice the first method. I call it look and say. Look around you right now. Maybe you see a door, a phone, a chair, a table, a book, or a glass of water. Choose one thing and make one simple sentence. Door. The door is open. Phone. My phone is on the table. Chair. I sit on the chair. Book. I read a book. Water. I drink water. Do not make it difficult. Do not search for beautiful words. Use simple words. Simple English is real English. If you can say 5 simple sentences about 5 things around you, you are already training your brain to speak without translation. Now practice the second method. I call it feel and say. This method is very important because speaking is not only about things. Speaking is also about your feelings. Ask yourself, how do I feel now? Then answer in English. Say, I am happy. I am tired. I am nervous. I am calm. I am ready. I am confused. I am excited. If you do this every day, you will become more comfortable speaking about yourself. Many learners can name objects, but they cannot express their feelings. When you learn to say your feelings in English, your English becomes more human. It becomes more connected to your heart. Now practice the third method. I call it action and sentence. Whatever you do, say it in English. When you wake up, say, I wake up. When you wash your face, say, I wash my face. When you eat breakfast, say, I eat breakfast. When you go outside, say, I go outside. When you come back home, say, I come back home. This method is simple, but it is one of the best ways to reduce translation. Why? Because your action gives meaning to the sentence. You are not memorizing empty words. You are living the sentence. Please remember, speaking without translating does not mean you will never use your own language. Your own language is not bad. It helped you understand the world. It is part of you. But when you want to speak English faster, you must give your brain more direct English practice. At first, you may still translate. That is okay. Do not fight your brain. Do not become angry. Just add small English thoughts every day. One sentence while drinking water. One sentence while using your phone. One sentence while walking. One sentence while feeling tired. These small sentences will slowly build a new road in your mind. So today, your practice is very clear. Look at 5 things and make 5 sentences. Feel 5 feelings and make 5 sentences. Do 5 actions and say 5 sentences. Say them slowly. Say them with trust. Say them even if your voice is small. You are not trying to impress anyone. You are training your mind. You are teaching your brain that English is not only a subject. English is life. English is your room. English is your phone. English is your tea. English is your feeling. English is your action. And here is the most important message for you. You do not need to become perfect before you start thinking in English. You start thinking in English by using small English sentences in small daily moments. Every time you say, I am walking, your English wakes up. Every time you say, I need water, your confidence grows. Every time you say, I am tired, your heart learns that English can carry your feelings too. One day, you will not stop and translate every word. One day, the sentence will come directly, slowly, naturally, and confidently. Your English is not far away. It is already around you. You only need to look, feel, act, and say it in English. Lesson 5. Use chunks, not single words. Now we are going deeper into your real speaking problem. Maybe you know many single English words. You know words like help, ready, time, problem, speak, learn, go, want, need, and understand. When you see these words, you know them. When someone says them slowly, you understand them. But when you want to speak, you still stop. You feel that one word is in your mind, but the full sentence is not coming. This is painful because you may think, I studied so many words. Why can I still not speak? But please listen carefully. The problem is not that you know too few words. Many times, the problem is that you learned words alone. You learned lonely words. But real English does not usually come out word by word. Real English comes in small groups of words. These small groups are called chunks. And today, you will learn how chunks can make speaking easier, faster, and more natural. A chunk is a small group of words that people use together again and again. Do not worry about the word chunk. It simply means a useful piece of English. For example, instead of learning only the word help, learn the full chunk, can you help me? Instead of learning only ready, learn I am ready and are you ready? Instead of learning only time, learn I need more time and what time is it? Now look at the difference. If you only know the word help, you still have to build the whole sentence by yourself. But if you know the chunk, can you help me? Then the sentence is already ready. You can use it immediately. This is why chunks are powerful. They reduce pressure. They save time. They make your mouth feel safe. Many beginners try to speak English by picking one word, then another word, then another word. Their brain works too hard. They think, which word comes first? Which grammar rule should I use? Is this sentence correct? And because of this pressure, they stop speaking. They become silent. They feel embarrassed. But fluent speakers do not always build every sentence from zero. They use ready-made pieces. They say common groups of words naturally because they have heard them many times and used them many times. This is not cheating. This is how language works. Your brain loves patterns. Your brain loves familiar groups. When you learn chunks, you give your brain small, ready roads for speaking. Let us take the word want. If you only learn want, it is useful, but it is not enough. Now learn the chunk I want to. This small chunk can open many sentences. You can say, I want to speak. I want to learn. I want to improve. I want to practice. I want to understand. Now make them more complete. I want to speak English. I want to learn English every day. I want to improve my speaking. I want to practice with you. One small chunk gives you many sentences. This is how your English grows. You do not need to memorize 100 separate sentences. You can learn one useful chunk and change the last word. Now take another chunk. I need to. This is very useful in daily life. You can say, I need to go. I need to study. I need to work. I need to sleep. I need to try again. You can also use I need with things. I need water. I need help. I need time. I need practice. I need confidence. These sentences are simple, but they are real. They are the kind of sentences you can use in your daily life. And when English is connected with your daily life, it becomes easier to remember. It becomes easier to speak. Now learn the chunk can I have. This chunk is very useful when you ask for something politely. You can say, can I have water? Can I have tea? Can I have a pen? Can I have more time? Can I have your number? You do not need to think too much. The beginning is ready. You only change the thing at the end. This is the beauty of chunks. They give you a safe beginning. Many learners are afraid because they do not know how to start a sentence. But when you know chunks, the start is already there. Now learn another important chunk. Can you help me? This is not only a sentence, this is a survival sentence. When you do not understand, you can say, "Can you help me?" When you are confused, you can say, "Can you help me with this?" When you are learning English, you can say, "Can you help me make this sentence?" This chunk gives you confidence because it helps you ask for support. You do not have to stay silent. You do not have to feel alone. You can use English to get help. There are many powerful beginner chunks you can start using today. Say, "I think," when you want to share your idea. I think this is good. I think English is important. Say, "I feel," when you want to share your feeling. I feel happy. I feel nervous. I feel tired. Say, "I don't know," when you are unsure. I don't know the answer. I don't know this word. Say, "I am going to," when you talk about your plan. I am going to study. I am going to practice. I am going to sleep. These chunks are small, but they are strong. They help you speak without building everything from zero. Now let us practice together. I want you to use the chunk expansion method. Start with one chunk. I want to. Now add simple actions. I want to speak. I want to learn. I want to improve. I want to understand. I want to practice. Now make each sentence more real. I want to speak English. I want to learn English every day. I want to improve my speaking. I want to understand English videos. I want to practice with confidence. This is how you grow a sentence. First, you use a small chunk. Then, you add one useful word. Then, you add more meaning. Slowly, your sentence becomes stronger. Now practice with another chunk. I need. Say, "I need help. I need time. I need water. I need practice. I need confidence." Now make it personal. I need help with English. I need more time to speak. I need daily practice. I need confidence when I talk. I need to try again. When you practice like this, you are not only learning English, you are training your speaking brain. You are teaching your mouth to move with confidence. Please remember this. Single words are important, but chunks are more useful for speaking. A single word is like one small stone. A chunk is like a small bridge. It helps you cross from silence to speaking. It helps you move from fear to confidence. It helps you use English in real life. So do not only memorize lonely words from today. When you learn a new word, ask yourself, what small sentence can I use with this word? If the word is help, say, "I need help." If the word is ready, say, "I am ready." If the word is time, say, "I need more time." If the word is English, say, "I want to speak English." Your English does not need to be perfect to be useful. You can start with small chunks. You can speak with simple pieces. Increasing, you can repeat them every day until they feel natural. One day, you will not search for every word separately. You will feel the whole group of words coming together. You will say, I want to practice. You will say, I need help. You will say, can you repeat that? And you will feel something beautiful inside you. You will feel, I can speak. Maybe slowly, maybe simply, but I can speak. This is where confidence begins. This is where your English starts becoming alive. Lesson 6. Build daily life sentences. Maybe you have learned many English words from books, videos, apps, and notebooks. You know words like tea, phone, room, work, market, book, water, food, sleep, study, and English. But still, when you try to speak, something painful happens. Your mouth stops. Your mind becomes blank. You know the words, but you do not know how to use them in real life. This is the reason many learners feel tired. They think, I study English every day, but I still cannot speak. But please listen carefully. Your English does not become strong only inside a notebook. Your English becomes strong when it enters your real life. Your room can become your classroom. Your kitchen can become your classroom. Your phone can become your classroom. Your morning, your work, your evening, and even your small daily actions can become English practice. Today, you will learn how to build daily life sentences from the simple words you already know. Many learners make one big mistake. They keep English far away from their life. They study English like a school subject. They open a book, memorize some words, close the book, and then go back to their normal life in their own language. But language is not only a subject. Language is life. You use language when you wake up. You use language when you eat. You use language when you walk. You use language when you work. You use language when you feel tired. So if you want to speak English, you must bring English into these small moments. Do not wait for a special English class. Do not wait for a perfect speaking partner. Your whole day can become your speaking partner if you know how to use it. Start with your morning. Every morning gives you easy sentences. When you open your eyes, say, I wake up. When you leave your bed, say, I get up. When you go to the bathroom, say, I wash my face. When you brush your teeth, say, I brush my teeth. When you drink tea or water, say, I drink tea. Or, I drink water. These sentences are not difficult, but they are real. They belong to your life. And because they belong to your life, your brain remembers them more easily. You are not memorizing empty lines. You are speaking about what you are doing. This is powerful practice. Then go to the kitchen. The kitchen is full of English. You can say, I make breakfast. I eat bread. I drink milk. The tea is hot. The food is good. I need a plate. I need a spoon. I clean the table. I wash the cup. These are simple sentences, but they are very useful. Many beginners want to speak big English, but they cannot speak about their own breakfast. So start there. Speak about the things close to you. When English becomes close to your food, your cup, your table, and your hands, it becomes close to your mind. And when it becomes close to your mind, it becomes easier to speak. Now think about your work or study time. Maybe you go to work, maybe you go to school, maybe you study at home. You can make many simple sentences. Say, I go to work, I go to school, I study English, I open my book, I write a sentence, I listen carefully, I learn a new word, I ask a question, I make a mistake, I try again. These sentences are very important because they teach you to speak about progress. They also build confidence. When you say, I make a mistake, you are not hating yourself. You are accepting the learning process. When you say, I try again, you are training your mind to continue. Your phone is also a powerful English tool. Many learners use their phone only for scrolling, but your phone can help you speak. When you pick up your phone, say, I use my phone. When you open a video, say, I watch a video. When you listen to a lesson, say, I listen to English. When you send a message, say, I send a message. When you call someone, say, I call my friend. When you learn from your phone, say, I learn English on my phone. This is how you turn a normal habit into English practice. You do not need an expensive course for this moment. You only need awareness. You only need to say what you are doing in English. In the evening, your day gives you even more sentences. When you come back home, say, I come home. When you feel tired, say, I feel tired. When you eat dinner, say, I eat dinner. When you sit and rest, say, I sit down. When you watch something, say, I watch a video. When you prepare for sleep, say, I go to bed. When your day ends, say, I sleep at night. These sentences may look small, but small sentences repeated every day become speaking power. Your mouth becomes familiar with English. Your brain stops seeing English as something strange. English begins to feel normal. Now I want to teach you one of the best practices for beginners. It is called 1 word, 5 sentences. This method is simple, but it can change your speaking. Take one word that you already know and make 5 simple sentences with it. Let us take the word book. You can say, this is my book. I read a book. The book is interesting. I keep my book on the table. I read this book every night. Look at this carefully. 1 word became 5 sentences. The word is not lonely anymore. It is active. It is alive. It is working for you. Now take the word market. Say, I go to the market. The market is busy. I buy fruit from the market. My mother goes to the market. I went to the market yesterday. This practice is powerful because you learn many things without pressure. You learn present sentences. You learn past sentences. You learn adjectives like busy. You learn places and actions, but you do not feel afraid because everything is simple and connected to real life. Now take the word English. Say, I learn English. I speak English slowly. English is important for me. I practice English every day. I want to speak English confidently. These 5 sentences are not only practice, they are also motivation. When you say them, you remind yourself that English matters to you. You remind yourself that you are growing. You remind yourself that you can speak slowly and still speak. Your practice for today is very clear. Choose 5 daily words from your own life. Choose words like tea, phone, room, work, and English. For each word, make 5 simple sentences. Do not worry if the sentences are not perfect. Do not stop because you feel shy. Say them slowly. Say them aloud. Repeat them tomorrow. This is how passive words become active words. This is how notebook English becomes real English. This is how silent learners become speaking learners. And please remember this emotional truth. You do not need to travel to another country to practice English. You do not need perfect grammar to begin. You do not need thousands of words before you speak. Your daily life is already full of English practice. Your morning has sentences. Your kitchen has sentences. Your phone has sentences. Your work has sentences. Your evening has sentences. Start with the life you already have. Use the words you already know. Build small sentences every day. One small sentence may not feel big today, but repeat it again and again. It becomes confidence. It becomes fluency. It becomes your voice. Your English is not waiting in a far place. Your English is already inside your day. Now you only need to speak it. Lesson 7. Speak even with fear. Now we have reached the last lesson. But this lesson is not small. This lesson is the heart of your speaking journey. Because maybe you know words now. Maybe you understand sentence patterns. Maybe you know how to put words in order. Maybe you can make sentences from your daily life. But still, when the time comes to speak in front of someone, your voice stops. Your heart beats fast. Your mind becomes empty. Your tongue feels heavy. You know the sentence, but it does not come out. And this pain is very real. Many English learners are not silent because they know nothing. They are silent because they are afraid. They are afraid of mistakes. They are afraid of people laughing. They are afraid of speaking slowly. They are afraid of sounding foolish. If this is your feeling, I want you to trust me here. You are not alone. This fear is normal. But this fear does not have to control you forever. The main purpose of this lesson is simple. You will learn how to speak even when fear is present. You will not wait for perfect confidence. You will build confidence by speaking in small, safe steps. Many learners think confidence comes first, and speaking comes later. But in real life, the opposite is true. Speaking comes first. Confidence grows after practice. You do not become confident by staying silent. You become confident by saying one small sentence today, another small sentence tomorrow, and another small sentence the next day. Your brain learns safety through repetition. When you speak once, your brain feels fear. When you speak again, your brain feels a little less fear. When you speak many times, your brain starts saying, "This is not dangerous. I can do this." This is how confidence is built. Let us be honest. Fear can make even a simple sentence feel difficult. You may practice at home and say, I want to learn English. But when someone asks you a question, you suddenly forget that same sentence. This does not mean your practice failed. It only means your fear became louder than your English. Fear takes space in the mind. It makes your brain think about danger. You start thinking, what if my grammar is wrong? What if my pronunciation is bad? What if they judge me? What if I forget? And when your brain is busy with fear, it cannot easily find the sentence. So the solution is not to hate yourself. The solution is to create small, safe speaking moments. You train your brain gently. You do not throw yourself into a big conversation on the first day. You climb a speaking ladder step by step. Step 1 is speak alone. This is the safest place to begin. You do not need a teacher. You do not need a friend. You do not need a perfect accent. You only need your voice. Stand or sit in your room and say 5 simple sentences. Say, I am learning English. I can make simple sentences. I am improving slowly. I do not need perfect English. I will speak today. These sentences may feel small, but they are powerful. When you speak alone, your mouth starts moving in English. Erlo shao. Your ears hear your own English voice. Your mind starts accepting that you are not only a listener, you are also a speaker. Do this every day. Speak slowly, speak clearly, speak with kindness to yourself. Step 2 is speak to the mirror. This step may feel strange at first, but it is very powerful because it helps you face yourself. Many learners are afraid of other people's faces. So first, practice with your own face. Look in the mirror and say, Good morning. Today I will practice English. I can speak simple sentences. I am not perfect, but I am growing. I am proud of myself. Do not laugh at yourself. Do not feel shy. You are training courage. The mirror teaches you to speak while someone is looking at you, and that someone is you. When you can look at your own face and speak calmly, you become stronger for real conversations. Step 3 is record your voice. Many learners do not like their own voice. They record one sentence, listen to it, and quickly delete it. They say, My voice is bad. My accent is bad. I sound strange. But please do not do that. Your voice is not bad. Your voice is new in English. There is a difference. Record 5 simple sentences. For example, say, I wake up early. I drink tea. I study English. I want to speak better. I will practice again tomorrow. Then, listen once. Do not judge everything. Notice only one thing. Maybe one word was clear. Maybe one sentence was better than yesterday. Maybe your voice was stronger. This practice teaches you to listen without hate. It also helps you improve pronunciation, speed, and confidence. Step 4 is speak with one safe person. Do not start with people who laugh at you. Do not start with people who make you feel small. Choose one kind person. It can be a friend, a family member, a classmate, or another learner. Tell them, I am practicing English. Please speak slowly. This sentence itself is a brave sentence. Then use easy English. Say, I want to improve. Can I try again? Please repeat. I don't understand. Thank you for helping me. You do not need a long conversation. Even 1 minute is enough in the beginning. The goal is not to impress. The goal is to practice speaking with another human being and survive the fear. Step 5 is speak in real life with small sentences. Real life can feel scary, but you do not need big English there. You only need small, useful sentences. At a shop, say, how much is this? If you need help, say, can you help me? If you do not understand, say, can you repeat? If someone says something fast, say, please speak slowly. If someone helps you, say, thank you. These small sentences are not weak. They are survival sentences. They make you active. They tell your brain, I can use English outside my room. And every time you use English in real life, even for 5 seconds, your confidence grows. Now let us connect everything you learned in this full video. First, you learned that words are not enough. You must wake up your passive words and make them active. Second, you learned simple sentence patterns. You learned that patterns are safe roads for your words. Third, you learned word order. You learned to say who, action, thing, place, and time. Fourth, you learned to speak without translating. You learned to connect English with real things, actions, and feelings. Fifth, you learned chunks. You learned that ready groups like I want to, I need to, and can you help me make speaking easier. Sixth, you learned daily life sentence building. You learned that your morning, kitchen, phone, work, and evening can become your English classroom. And now, in Lesson 7, you are learning the most human part. You are learning to speak even with fear. Here is your final practice. Every day, say these 5 confident sentences aloud. Say, I know some English words. I can make simple sentences. I do not need perfect English. I will speak slowly. Every day, I am getting better. Say them in your room. Say them to the mirror. Record them if you can. Then choose one simple word every day. Make 5 sentences with it. Say those sentences 3 times. For example, take the word water. Say, I drink water. I need water. The water is cold. Can I have water? I drink water every morning. This is not just practice. This is training your speaking muscles. Your mouth becomes stronger. Your brain becomes faster. your fear becomes smaller. Please remember this emotional truth. You are not starting from zero. You already know words. You already understand many things. Your problem is not that you have no English. Your problem is that your English is waiting inside you. It is waiting for movement. It is waiting for your voice. It is waiting for your courage. You do not need perfect grammar to begin. You do not need perfect pronunciation to begin. You do not need to speak like a native speaker to begin. You only need one brave sentence, then another, then another. This is how speaking starts. This is how confidence grows. So today, do not say, I cannot speak English. Say, I am learning to speak English. Do not say, I make mistakes. Say, my mistakes are helping me grow. Do not say, people will laugh at me. Say, I am practicing for my future. Your voice matters. Your effort matters. Your small sentences matter. Maybe today your English is slow. That is okay. Slow English is still English. Simple English is still English. Brave English is powerful English. Now I want you to write one comment below this video. Write this sentence. I can make simple English sentences. When you write it, you are not only writing a comment, you are making a promise to yourself. Also, tell me one English word you know, and I will try to make 5 simple sentences from that word in another lesson. If this video helped you, please like this video, share it with another English learner,